So, photos from year 2013. Taylor Swift's Grammy performance in 2013, tribute to Alice in Wonderland. Music industry loves that. And in the picture, you see Taylor Swift and the white rabbit, as in follow the white rabbit through the looking glass, which is a trigger phrase to encourage dissociation in mind control. And speaking about mind control, you have the dualistic black and white patterns, widely used in mind control. And that's a poor guy there being tortured on a hypnotic, patterned, dualistic wheel. That's the favorite for those MK people who like this stuff. And there's also a guy with a one-eye thing going on at the right of the picture, and a puppet being controlled by a giant handler, and that's the MK typical symbolism. That's your favorite Taylor Swift in 2013, almost 13 years ago. Carrie Underwood's performance also ended with a bunch of monarch butterflies. As you know, the ultimate symbol of monarch programming, the monarch butterfly. The song was called Blown Away, about her killing an abusive father. Imagine. So she sings about herself killing an abusing father, something that can refer to the concepts of trauma-based MK and dissociation. The music video of the song also subtly refers to The Wizard of Oz, which is another MK programming tool, or has stuff about that. Rihanna was all over the Grammys of 2013. Here she was in the February 14th issue of Rolling Stones with a one-eye hello salute. Now, Ed Sheeran, who sang with Elton John in the Grammys in 2013, does this one eye, because that's how the music industry works. And Justin Timberlake, a favorite of the MK stuff, also in the Grammys, a new album cover at that time, featuring a clever way of displaying the one-eyed sign. One-eyed sign, and really very creepy. Speaking of which, a commercial of Swarovski for the precious jewels and stuff, featuring one eye, because Swarovski is also owned. And another ad features a mask, which is an important symbol of mind control and dissociation, alternate personas. And the fashion set in 0 cents features a lot of MK related symbolism, with a bunch of butterflies. Here you can see the butterflies flying on the ad, which hints to monarch priming, always with the butterflies. And the horns, the models of the set, with the eyes from one, lips from another, etc. Very, very creepy stuff. And the result is mind control, and with Baphomet horns as a hairdo. Using your hair as Baphomet horns, it's disgusting. And in this image, the girl has a typewriter on her chest. If you type on it, the letters will hit the model right in her mouth. Right, as you're controlled by your handler. You're an MK slave, and you do what your handler tells you. And you notice the skulls around or nose missing, symbolizing death and the loss of power. Skull, death, and loss of power. Of course, one of the model's eyes is hidden as well. So lots of creepy stuff there. This was Carly Rae Jepsen, using the Mickey Mouse ears, where Mickey Mouse programming for boys and girls in mass media, as you know, Disney Mickey Mouse. And also Disney Mickey Mouse, his former child star Dakota Fanning on the cover of Glamour in 2013. And as you know, Disney with Mickey Mouse and the child, better not speak about that. Chloe Moretz in Teen Vogue in 2013 wearing Mickey Mouse ears. And if you didn't like that, it's so sad to see such a beautiful girl in the same photo shoot. Moretz sports a cap saying brainwash with the eye, with the all-seeing eye, and compliments the Mickey Mouse priming reference. Why would you do that? You were so cool in back in your days. Chloe Moretz, one of the best, and you have to display the brainwash stuff. Here we have the ad for SHS. It features a flirty, sexy girl being literally mind-controlled by a little horned evil guy that has the cables coming out from the controller into her brain. So this refers to sex kitten programming. It's very direct. And this one is for the same, but for a guy, right? And the male version of the same ad, where a young guy appears to be about to prostitute himself to an older woman. And there's the little horned dude with the controller giving the orders. So disgusting ads. In the movie Les Miserables, The symbol for the all-seeing eye, of course, you have there in the background, clearly placed on the sign of an optician. Optics, optician, all-seeing eye, appears in a prominent fashion in the scenes where the revolution was brewing. In some scenes, which are not pictured here, but you can see them in the movie, the eye is actually more prominent than the actors because it's all about the message. And considering the fact that the Bavarian Illuminati was an important factor in the French so-called revolution, which was actually a French coup d'etat, the presence of this symbol is rather appropriate and a reminder of what truly went on in those days in the French coup d'etat, for those in the know. And let's see a message of Beyonce on her Instagram back in 2013. She says, "Someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this too was a gift." So obviously this was to do with the oath that you have to make with the powerful elite if you want to receive fame and fortune in the music industry. And of course, not just the music industry, but also in fashion and entertainment and movies and TV series and all that stuff. So let's finish with, hey, look, mind control. And remember, this is all fashion, entertainment, and it's public for everybody, no matter the age, to see in public. This was 2013. See you next time.